Greetings. I'm Pastor Carla, pastor of United in Faith. I think I know some of you who are watching this. I just wanted to introduce you to the fact that what I'm going to do for a few weeks is I'm going to talk a little bit about different places in our sanctuary that you can use for different types of prayer. And these are all different types of prayer that you might want to if you come to worship here, you might want to use, or maybe you could even make something like this at your house. So the first thing I wanted to do, let's see if I can flip this. The first thing I wanted to do was to show you our prayer wall. And so what we've done here is when people come to church, and they have somebody that they're praying for. Or sometimes when people write on the chat in our virtual worship, then we'll take their name and we'll write their name down. And this prayer wall then gets used by people that want to pray for other people. And they may not know who they should pray for, but this is a good reminder. So if you came to church here, for example, you might want to write down on a little piece of paper if you feel like your family needs prayer, if you have somebody you know in your life who needs prayer, if you have some kind of people, like you say, oh, my heart goes out to people that have lost their job during COVID. You could write, we pray for people who have lost their job during COVID, or we pray for people that don't have enough food. We have some up here, so we have for those who feel helpless, for those in dire financial need due to shutdown of non-essential businesses. We have prayers for individuals. Some of them it's just a first name. Some of them it's the family of, because it's somebody that died, or sometimes it says somebody's name. So this is something that you might want to do in your own house. You don't have to have a big prayer wall like we have. You could have a notepad. If you have a little write-on wipe-off board, you could say, these are the people I'm praying for this week. And you could write some names down to pray for this week. They don't have to be people that are really sick or people that are having a really hard time. They could just be people that you know that are just, you're thinking of them and you want things to go well for them. And so you have these wishes in your heart that you want to share in prayer. And then take some time somewhere along the way. Maybe you do it at a certain time. And just take some time to name those names and say, God, I pray for these people. People that are struggling, people that feel helpless, for Ethel Lee, for Kelsey, for Uta, for the family of Bishop Torres, for those who lose loved ones and don't have a lot of chances to gather and grieve during the pandemic, for Bruce, blind and alone. Just all those different prayers, and you lift them up, and when your spirit is open and ready to speak with God, then God is ready to hear. Thank you. I'll come to you again with some more prayer opportunities in our sanctuary.